Ladies and gingangoolies, and I say that because today we're going to sit around the campfire and strum our acoustic guitars. Now, what I intend to do is a blind test. As you can see, we've got all four different makes here, and I'll talk you through them, a quick chat about the materials used, because as you can see already, we do have varying degrees of quality and, of course, therefore, materials. So what I intend to do is a blind test first of all, and let's just see which ones, or which one, you like the sound of best, see if you can tell any difference between any of them, and then we'll see which was 1 to 4. Okay, let's do exactly that. Okay, so guitar number 1. Which one will it be? Here we go. Okay, number 2 coming up. Okay, and here's the second one. Okay. And number 3. Okay. And finally, okay, let's see if you got it right. So, guitar number 1, the first one, the only one with the Venetian cutaway, was the Encore. And this is very, very good for playing around the campfire, just in case the fire starts getting low. And then, you know, you've got some more fuel. But a quick run through it tells me that it actually plays and sounds not bad. Well, it's plywood, isn't it? It's going to be plywood. Probably made in China, who knows? But, you know, with any acoustic guitar construction or hollow body or, you know, your arch tops, whatever, there's always a bit of work got to go into those. They can't just knock them together like solid bodies. So there's always some kind of detail gone into them. And this, it plays absolutely fine. And this is the only electro acoustic. And quite frankly, now that I've obviously done some work on it, yeah, plays great. And these, I think you can still get these to your door for about 85 quid or something like that. And it's also the only one that's got the old electrics in it, you see. So it'll have some kind of little transducer under the bridge, something like that. But it works fine, plays fine, looks okay. Can't really knock it. So the second one was the Yamaha FG 400A. These were made in Taiwan, and this will date to about 1993. There'll still be an equivalent of them. Now, I forgot to point out, on the Encore there, you did have capped tuners On this we have open gear, which is, yes, I like that, nice and retro. You've got a laminate spruce top with, did I find out? Oh, hang on, wait a minute, I made a note. Hey, so yes, it's all laminates. So it's a laminate spruce top and laminate mahogany back and sides. The neck is, doesn't say, don't know what the neck is, but anyway, it's a rosewood fingerboard. It's probably going to be a mahogany neck, I would have thought. Yamaha, they're just brilliant. So this is 1993 and it's still really perky, just so well constructed. And third was the most expensive of our 4 instruments, and this is the Martin Junior Dreadnought. And this is certainly the most, even though it's diminutive in stature, it is the most grown up in terms of construction. This is an all solid wood construction, and says here, Sapele back and sides. Sapele is from the mahogany family. I think they, no, hang on, am I getting it mixed up with something like Sapele? Yeah, it's a type of mahogany, Sapele. And you have got, say, mahogany neck. You've got Martin stamped tuners, which are very nice. There's a set 10, this just came in for a little job, and my buddy Simon, who it belongs to, should be here in half an hour, so I need to get my digit out. Yes, so, and again, we have got a solid Sitka spruce top. Sitka spruce, it's just spruce, from the spruce family. So named, I believe, because of the either city or town in Alaska, Sitka. Anyway, and surprisingly loud for a guitar that they tell us is 15/16 of full size, and no, I've got to tell you that these are brilliant quality, as you might expect. Made in Mexico, because they have to be made somewhere. Nothing wrong with Mexico, we like Mexican stuff here. And they are absolutely perfect for somebody who is of a slightly smaller stature. But I mean, I'm saying that, but that's patents, isn't it? Because they're just great for anybody. And the nice thing about these is, even though they are slightly smaller, you've still got a reasonably full neck width. Obviously, with it being a slightly shorter scale, these are, your frets are getting bunched up a little bit as you go to the top, but I don't think you're playing up here because, some more guitar body parts, because it has shoulders and no cutaway here, either Venetian or Florentine. But these are just quality instruments. Now, I have been wanting to get my hands on one of those Gibsons that used the, because I've not talked about the fretboard yet, and the fretboard material is Richlight, which is man-made ebony, and I do like ebony, and but like I've said before, I can't tell the difference whether I'm playing on a ebony, maple, Richlight, or I don't know, glass. To me, it doesn't make any difference, but I do like the look of ebony. Therefore, I like the look of Richlight too. This is Richlight, the bridge, both the nut, I believe, and the bridge saddle is tusk. I think. So, yeah, what a nice guitar. What a lovely thing. And it's a mahogany neck. So, lovely stuff. And, oh, how much are they? I don't know, I think they're about 700 quid, are they? 7, 8, maybe? Something like that. Worth every penny. Well put together. And, oh, right, well, very much finally, the Stag. This is the SW, some of the numbers and letters, the Western handmade. Handmade in, we're not telling you. So this is made, but I do know what it's made of, at least. So apparently it is a maple top, which is cool. And the fretboard is painted maple. Maple, that is painted. I can't put it a different way. I could say it slower or louder, if that'll help. But yeah, maple, that has been painted. And we have got basswood back and sides, which is, you know, that's respectable, isn't it? And a NATO neck. NATO is from the mahogany family too, and I think they call it African or Eastern. Is that right? Yeah. So they call it Eastern mahogany. So I'm going to have a punt at this being China for that reason. But I don't know, because it doesn't tell me, and there's no blurb about them. And it's a guitar, and it plays. It's made of wood. These, yeah, you can pick these up for buttons, can't you, off the bay? Whether it gets you in one piece or not is a different matter. But they're fine. They're fine. Except, and this is what I do want to tell you mostly. Now, that Martin, which is an expensive guitar, came here for the same reason that I see 90% of acoustic guitars, and that is because as soon as you get past fret 5, they are, in fact sometimes even then, they're virtually unplayable. There are two reasons for this. One is usually the string gauge is a little bit too heavy certainly for anybody who's learning. And the other reason is that, and I don't know why they do this, but the bloody bridge saddle is always so high that it looks like the action's been set with half brick. So yeah, so that came in for, you know, just to make it play a little bit better. Just shave a little bit off the saddle, bang it back together, happy days. Always, if you are doing that, I advise you to use some kind of measuring device. I use a micrometer to make sure that you're not taking too much of it, because then you're either looking at a new bridge piece or, you know, putting something underneath it to beef it up. So always do it either incrementally, or if you know exactly what you need to take off, then measure what you're doing. Always sand or remove any material from a totally flat surface. And that's it for this August the whatever it is, 15th Cheeky Mead weekend. And I'll see you all at the weekend. Yes, the Stag. And again, it's got those capped tuners. Nothing wrong with them, you know, they work. And yeah, it's okay. So there we go. I'll see you at the weekend. What have we got this weekend? What have we got this weekend? Well, I can tell you, it won't be a Gibson, and it won't be a Fender, which would mean it'll be something else. So I'll see you in a few days. Enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll see you very soon. Adios amigos. Ta-ra.